we are going to become the awakened Saturn inside of One Fruit. So the game updated, adding in the awakened version of the Saturn fruit. I think is a pretty cool character, and the V1 in this game for his fruit, it was very fun to get, so hopefully the V2 is very powerful too. But if you haven't already, and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free, and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we got a Saturn V2 update. Let me just quickly go ahead and equip it. There it is. Okay, how does this work? Because we have we have this version where we just have like the admirals as our abilities. And then we can transform into the transformation version of them. But I think, yeah, here we go. Yeah, they added a V2 to it that we need medals to get. How many do we need? 30, 55, 75, 90, 105. Okay. That hopefully shouldn't be too difficult to get. So apparently how we can get these. Is there one active right now on my server? I don't think there is. But we can get them from the Saturn raids. The egghead ones that spawn around. I think I might need to go to C4 for this though. Okay, one spawned already. I'll utilize the Super Saiyan plus demon leg for this, I guess. Should let's deal enough damage. I think, where's he at? Here he is, the Elder Saturn. You should drop enough, right? Well, what buff do I not have on? I know it is. I need to have demon leg on or deal damage. Did my buffs backwards. I think I'll just equip the flame fruit. That might be easier. And actually activate this buff. Deal damage? Yeah, there we go. A lot of damage. We didn't get the thing we needed, though. The only downside is even rejoining the server doesn't make it respawn immediately for private servers. There we go. Okay, we got 4 Saturn keys. And no more, dang it. The keys might be a slight pain. Let's just go ahead. This is the correct NPC. Saturn. Yeah, here it is. Let's try fighting it. We have 4 keys. Let's see what we get with that. And also how much health we're dealing with. We're on Egghead. And here's the new boss. He's way large. Look at him. He has a lot of health too. But he died instantly. Well, there's 10. Yeah, the blue demon leg. Very powerful. Especially if you mix it with a Super Saiyan transformation. Like, that is so good. But look at the size of this lad. He is huge. I'll kill him instantly again. There's 6. We're getting quite a bit here. So I think we're getting lucky with the drops too. But I think you get a guaranteed 2 every round at least. My lord. I just love how it just... his face takes up the entire screen. He's just the nose. There's another 6. I think this is the version of him that got already punched in the face by Luffy. There's another 10. And that's all the keys I had. Well, 32, not too bad, considering we only need 105. I have been loving the latest arc of One Piece, and Saturn's actually a very cool looking character. I love his design, just in general. But yeah, now we get to wait for this raid. Well, nuke this one. 4 more keys. Well, let's see. So we got 32 from 4. So this will take us to maybe 64. So a stack of medals. Let's get 2 more drops of keys. I think it spawns in every 10 minutes, unfortunately. Come on. Oh, perfect. Because you are killing 2 at a time. So both of them dropped it. This is actually going by a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Of course, it doesn't really help that my drop chance is... like, I'm stupidly stacked for drop chance. It's insane. But we got a lot of keys. We should be good. Well, there we go. There's 2 medals that time. I'm also realizing this guy doesn't have that much health. I think it's just supposed to be able to do this in like C1 or 2. I mean, QA is still a lot, but for how much damage I'm dealing, I mean, I can hit him with 1 ability on my Z ability, I think. And there you go. I did all the damage with 1 ability. Well, that's another 2 Saturns. Well, this is either going to be stupidly strong, so very worth it for low-end players to just make it to the end game, or it's going to be stupidly weak and not worth it at all for anyone. If we go off the health of the boss, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. You do have to get the V1 first, though, which was a task and a half, my lord. Which I didn't hate. It just took forever. So if we can just get lucky and not just get 2 every single time, we will do fine. 6, 2, 10, 2, 2, 10, 10, 2, and 10. I think I ran out of keys. Yep, we're 10 away. Dang it. Or, well, 13. Okay, let's go get another set of keys then. Okay, there's 4 more. There's 2, 2, 2. And there we go. Exactly what I needed. Now we're at 108. If I just got 2 there, I would still need 5 more. But there we go. That should be all the medals we need. All right, let's see. Is it this? Okay, don't talk to you because it's not a true awakening. I have to talk to this one because it's a normal awakening. There we go. We got the full upgrade. Okay, let's switch to it. And okay, we have a whole new set of abilities. Rogue Ice Admiral. 1 second. Let's level this up. There we go. All right, let's see. So we have the Rogue Ice Admiral. Look at... Okay, that's actually really large. A lot of range. Look at that. So it sends out 3 of the ice birds that all explode. So it's better if you do it up close because then you get this. Just a bomb of particles. Look who summons Aokiji in his pirate outfit. Now we have the Awakened Light Admiral. Look at that. There's another one of those giant slash attacks. If I use it over here, to get 5 of them. Not too bad. Abyssal Summoning, which is our teleport. That's still there. Awakened Magma Commander. Because he's no longer an admiral. He's like the Grand Admiral. I don't remember the exact ranking. I think it's Grand Admiral. And then we have Otherworldly Regeneration, which I think is our heal. It does work as an attack, though. Let me take some damage real quick. The only way to actually take damage in this game outside of PvP. Yeah, see, we get a pretty big heal for that. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the default heal by itself is quite powerful. But cool, we'll look at the damage on those in a second. Let's go ahead and transform. We'll get a cutscene for it. Look at that. Look at us. We are the Saturn. We have an M1. Yeah, this is definitely the version that Luffy punched. That is insane looking. Okay, so we have Venomous Strikes, our Z. That is sick. That is a rapid fire, like up close attack. Does that follow me? Okay, no, the particles stay where you are. I am fast. I can't go in water though. I'll keep that in mind. We are super fast though. We have our Spit Attack, our X. Very nice. How much range does that have? Okay, that goes actually quite far if you don't aim towards the ground. But if you aim towards the ground, a big explosion, not too bad. We have the Summoning again. We have the Gaze, our V. Wow. Okay, that's cool. And we have Devil's Regeneration. Same thing it had on the older version. And then Buster Call. I love this. Okay, what's it gonna do? Hey, we summon all the admirals. At least 2 of them. Dude. Oh, yep, there's magma. What the heck? That actually lags me a tiny bit. I think it's the magma. That is very, very cool. Okay, the magma guy is definitely supposed to be there in the middle. That is probably just not working correctly. Okay, I cannot jump. At least not well. At least I can bounce like this. Okay then. Let's go ahead. I'm using a fruit buff, right? Yep, okay, we're good. Activate that. And our buffs. Let's see. So our admiral attacks we have right here. The Z deals 5 QA. Not too bad. 11. Hit twice. The light admiral does 5. And the magma does 6. Okay, not too bad. And if we utilize the regen attack, also 5. So a decent amount of damage. 20, 25 QA in total. But if we transform, if it wants to let us, so I gotta reset. I'm guessing I just can't transform at all with the Super Saiyan. Okay, let's transform. It works if I don't have Super Saiyan enabled. Okay, let's see the attacks with just this. So we have our Venom Strikes. That dealt 16 QA. The Spit, that actually didn't deal any. What the heck? Do that again. Yeah, just 1 QA. The Spit sucks, actually. Aim a little bit differently, maybe? Time I did 3. It likes it like it has a weird ability. Like not everything's hitting like it should. What if I'm like right on top of it? It's like only one of them's hitting. So that's not a good ability, unfortunately. We have the Gaze, our V, dealing 20 QA. Devil's Regeneration does 20 also. And then we have Buster Call, also known as the Buster Call for your PC, because you will lag. Oh, well, it dealt extra damage, but that shouldn't be too bad. For the number, my lord. Okay, that dealt 27.22 QA. Okay, so it's good. It's not super good. but that's enough damage to deal with most things. Unfortunately, the X attack just isn't worth using. I think every single one of those projectiles that deal like 1 point something-ish QA. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Yeah, there's 9 of them. So it should be dealing about 10 to 15, maybe 20 QA, depending on crits. Honestly, it's not bad. It does suffer from 2 things, though, that makes transformation fruits just bad in this game now. And that's the fact that other things are also really good, like my demon leg and my time traveler sword are both really good. There's other good weapons, too, in fighting styles. And you can't use them all together, especially because I tried using the Super Saiyan transformation, and it didn't let me transform. And when you unequip it, you also untransform. So overall, it would have to be, like, the best thing in the entire game to be worth using, just because of the transformation. But unfortunately, it doesn't have the damage to really compete, because even if I just utilize my time traveler sword right now, I mean, that's 28 without the transformation, and then if I utilize my demon legs, I mean, if I go ahead and just use these 2 buffed up, this alone dealt a little bit more damage. And if I add this on top of it, it's a bit more. Granted, I only really use this for the buff. And then these. I mean, not too bad, but like there are just better things in the game. So I probably won't use that too much. Unfortunately, I do wish it was stronger. Do wish it was slightly more complicated to get to. I liked getting the V1 of this. It was quite fun to do, but this was super easy to get the V2. It probably doesn't help that I have like unlimited drop rate, 80% luck, and almost 300% drop rate. So everything drops pretty easily, but not too bad, especially if you already did the V1. I just hate that I can't transform into it while I have other modes active, but pretty cool. I love this. Very, very nice transformation. My lord. It's so many particle effects.